up? This is Munk One. Welcome to my studio. I started working at a merchandise company years ago, and I did a lot of work for bands and Warner Brothers properties and music under like Warner Brothers labels, and so I got a lot of experience creating, artwork really fast, and it was a good experience. And after that, I moved on, and eventually I worked for myself and finding companies that I really liked working for, and Tribal was one of the first companies that I actually hit up once I started working on my own. These are a couple of paintings right here. This one's called Los Angeles. I wanted to get the feel of Los Angeles, where I used this little bank that I saw at La Cita Olvera, some of the masks, and just the vibrancy of the area. And this piece right here, this was more just feeling the texture and these shapes coming out of the skull right here. This was called the screen. It's just based on emotion, and I wanted to keep it black and white just to really capture the shapes. So that's a print for Pearl Jam. This was, they're showing Adelaide, Australia. Let's see if we have some Tribal stuff here. This is a skateboard that a lot of people like. This one, this was for Tribal, and this was Sinners and Saints board. And it's kind of like a man's ruin. Where you have the alcohol and the gambling and women and violence. On the other side you have roses and religion and kind of like more a spiritual side, and just having that balance there is I kind of like try to bring it all together into one single piece. This print right here, this was for the glow in the dark show that I had in Portland recently. There was two versions. There was a pink version and a green version. But what was really cool about this print was that it had glow in the dark ink. You can't really tell during the day what it says, but at night it says "Love Unites" in the stars, and I had these two characters right here. Oh, this one is actually approved by George Romero. He was the creator of the original Night of the Living Dead movies, and I thought it was really cool to be able to capture one of those famous movie moments where the little girl was chewing on, I think it was her parents actually. I don't consider myself a graffiti artist per se, but I'm definitely inspired by the culture. I love the work that's done out there, and Tribal's just been one of those influences too. I remember growing up, seeing just the culture. They represent such real, street cultures. Like, that's really inspiring to someone just, out there drawing, and that's what I was doing. I was just drawing and, painting, and so